Greetings, welcome to the presentation of Machuzu ERP software. I'll begin with logging in. After logging in, you can view the dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see there are 6 requisitions that need approval. So when we get to the stakeholders module, this is where you define your clients and partners. So a client and a partner is essentially a stakeholder. This is the customer relationship management, CRM module essentially. So when we search for a client or stakeholder, they appear, and then you can send SMSs, you can email them, you can view their outstanding receipts. Their outstanding invoices, projects that you are either working, partnering with them, or you are carrying out for them. And then you can also enroll them onto services. Services are essentially the services that you provide. So you can enroll them to a service. You select the list of services that you provide, how much maybe it will cost for that client, interest rate per annum or month or whatever. It's per annum, yes, interest per annum. And then you save, and they are enrolled, and you can create invoices for them, or the system can create invoices each time the interest, the maturity date reaches. So that is the CRM module essentially. Okay, and then we'll get to the accounts payable module. So within this module, you can create a requisition from a reorder level. So reorder level is the inventory level that is defined here. And each time you make a sale, it deducts, make a sale via an invoice or a receipt or a point of sale purchase, it's deducted. So then when it reaches the reorder level, it automatically, you can create a requisition based on the minimum order quantities. So yes, create, and then you specify which employee shall receive that delivery. Then you select your supplier, and then the account manager for the within the company. And then you select who shall approve. And then if maybe there's a need to justify the requisition, perhaps maybe a plug is damaged, then and you need to buy a new one, then maybe you can upload a screenshot or whatever. So I won't upload a justification for now. And then once you have created your requisition, you can view created requisitions. So as you can see, this is the requisition. It is red because it still needs to be approved. So you can still upload a receipt, you can still upload justifications and the requisition itself. There's the requisition. Okay, the requisition is incomplete, so we shall complete it and review it again. So I'm already linked to this account. I'll approve and I'll allocate 300 to the requisition, and then as soon as I approve, it turns blue. So then it can be printed. Okay, and then back to the requisition. You can also create a regular requisition. And then you can also create purchase orders. So a purchase order, you create it based on a requisition. I'll create it based on this requisition. So as you can see, it shows the requisition items, but then you can still update the quantities. Then we save that, and there's the order. And you can print that. Or email it, whatever you need to do. Because one of the objectives of the system is to also include the entire supply chain. It already does. Not the entire supply chain for now, but it already includes many aspects of the supply chain. And then you can also create delivery notes. When the goods are received, you specify the supplier that's delivering. Okay, the purchase order is manual for now, but it can be linked automatically. And you can upload, for example, if a truck delivers goods with a delivery note, then you can scan it and upload it. So then you can choose the file and upload, and you have your delivery note. And then there's also a purchase invoice. Okay, I won't get into the purchase invoice now, but it's similar. I think okay, and then from the filter section, you can view whatever you've created. the items you've created. So it's basically yes, so you can review the items that you created there. All right, so the accounts receivable module, you can send emails to everyone that owes you. It looks at the invoices that are owing and the receipts that are owing. And then it can send the invoices attached and the receipts attached. And then there's also point of sale for retail or groceries or whatever. That's your inventory. Then you can basically select and you say save that, and you've sold an item. And then all of that goes to the journal in accounting. And yes, that's the point of sale. And then you can create your quotations, select your customer or stakeholder, you select a service or services, inventory, and there's your quotation. You save, and voila. Then you can print or email or whatever you need to do. And then you can also, within the receivables module, you can also create your sales orders, invoices, credit notes, and receipts. These sales order, invoice are similar to quotation. How you create a quotation, and you can create a credit note. It's fairly simple. And the receipt is also similar to a quotation and an invoice. And then you can review all of your invoices or quotations. And then within the accounting module, there's the chart of accounts. So there's it's been preloaded. For example, if you want to define your assets, you can say it's a cash operating with the data. I'm not too clued up about the accounting terms, but if you know where your account falls under, then you would define it accordingly. I think payables and liabilities should be more familiar. So for example, a liability can be a short-term loan, but the bank keeps track of that, so maybe you wouldn't want to, let's say an organizational cost, yes, it's a liability. Like the rent maybe, and then you pay 1.5. So once you have that account, then you can post to that account monthly or whenever you use money and becomes a liability. And then that goes to your journal. So all of those transactions go into your journal. Yeah. And then you have your dashboards for the account. I'll get onto the dashboards